Hey. Did that work? We being timid? How we feel? Alright. I think we're here. I think we're good. Let me listen in. Oh, there I am. Make sure the sound is coming through. How we sounding? Don't give me this quiet stuff now. Give me the loud, big music, big sound to compare with. It's been months. Yeah, run across that bridge, Epona, or whatever the heck I named you. That seemed loud. Okay, I think it works. That sounds good to me. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. It is 11:46 p.m. here on December the 20th, which means it is time for a dose of acid games. Ah woo. It has been 5 months, maybe 6 months. I guess I can actually see it here. July 19th. Yeah, so 5 months, pretty much on the dot, actually. And I've been busy. I've been doing job stuff. I got switched from one project to another, and then again and again, and it's very busy every time. But I'm here now. I'm back. I'm back in the game. This game, to be very specific, Twilight Princess. The Legend of Zelda. Twilight Princess. But it's all jumbled up. It's all jimble-jambled. Randomized as all heck. Do I remember how to stream? Trick question. I never knew how to stream to begin with. Do I remember what I'm doing? Once again, trick question. I have never known what I know. But seriously, I did go back and watch just a little bit of the previous VOD. Just so that I wasn't completely lost when I started. The only thing I remembered, because I have a pretty good memory about this kind of stuff. I remember that I was about to go to the desert. I did remember that much. But first, we are going to go see Agatha, because I've got some bugs for her, and I don't know that I actually mentioned that last time I was on here. Other people will have a better memory than me, most likely. I feel like it's easier to remember streams and videos when you're the watcher than when you're the participant. And I think it has to do with, like, separation, right? Like, when you're watching a YouTuber, the only time you interact with that human being is when watching their videos. And so it creates a separation, right? Why are we playing Midna's Lament over here? I mean, not that I'm complaining. It creates a separation between, like, your normal life versus your life when you're watching. All these screams are very distracting. And so it makes it easy to remember. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that video because, you know, even though that was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I've only watched 4 or 5 of their videos in the meantime. Whereas for the actual... I wanted to go south, didn't I? Or north? Is it north? No, it's not north. North is a castle. Whereas for the person who's actually making the video or stream, that's their whole life. I'm not sure the music randomizer is the same, but maybe it is. I did not remember it being Midna's Lament all the time over here. These soldiers acting like they're gonna do anything to me. It's also very funny to me that they run away from you, but then you run past them and they just keep running in the same direction. They don't turn around. You think they would? Alright, so it's been 5 months. Not much has changed for me. Or in my world at large. But I do still have my list of things. Thank goodness I was keeping a list for this specific game. Because if I hadn't been, that would be even worse. Most of it's marked out though, so not like a ton going on there. Alright, Agatha. Oh wait, there's a hotkey for this, right? Is it? Nope, that wasn't it. Nope. Nope. Oh, nope. It's not that. Nope. I swear it was this trigger button somehow. I thought it was X. Not X? No. Square? Triangle? Oh, there we go. There's triangle. Got it. It might take me a little bit to get back in the groove of these controls. Yo, Agatha. Why did I seek you out here? You don't do your bug trades out in the cold open. What items do I have? This is a good question. How do I... Why is my items button not working? That's not good. No? Oh, I set it to that, I guess. I mean, that's fine. What's my map button then? Do I not have a map button set? This all feels very strange. None of these are making a map happen. I would like to have a map button, if at all possible. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, I don't have a map button. Oh, maybe it's this button? Nope, that... Oh, God. Okay, that opened Steam. Why did that open Steam? I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Okay. Weird, but okay. Alright, that's fine. I've got a ball and chain. Cool. I've got iron boots. Great. I've got a single claw shot. Do not have the double claw shot yet. Spinner. These are like all the key items. Boomerang. Yep. Lantern. Bombs of various varieties. I don't think I have a Zora tunic yet, though, is the problem there. No, I do not. So that's blocking me. This is apparently the 7th dose for Twilight Princess. Which strikes me as strange, because I'm pretty sure I have not beaten a single dungeon in 6 doses, which is kind of insane. Yeah. Hot springs, water, blah, blah, blah. Why does the talk button have to be the same as the roll button? Alright. Let's see what treasures Agatha has for me. I'm honestly kind of hoping... I forgot it was a bop in here. I'm honestly kind of hoping that there's not a ton of great stuff given to me from these checks. Because I'm already, like, kind of overwhelmed, right? By just hopping back into this after so long. So I would rather not get a bunch of new information right off the bat. I want to go to the desert kind of free. There, I have a butterfly. You're a little butterfly, aren't you? You little cutie. Little butterfly, I want to be wrapped up in that powder, too. Ooh. Yes, the little bugs look very happy. Okay. I'm pretty sure I was at a point with Poe's Souls where Giovanni's not going to give me a reward until I collect all of them. So, not worried about that. This one. Give it. I have 4 of these. How did I go so long without bringing it to her? Little pill bug. I wish I was smaller so I could roll you around like a ball. That's fair. Katamari Damacy style. Katamari Damacy? Oh. Okay. I got a fishing rod. I know of exactly one check that opens up for me, I think. Yeah. Catch fish, blah, blah, blah. 13 bugs left until I have them all. If you don't mind my asking, could you find a partner for any single bug at the ball? I would love to find a partner for your single bugs. I will find a partner for your single bugs if you find a partner for me. For single me. That is my condition. Do you accept? Little ladybug. If I was smaller, I would get on your back and we'd fly around. I don't think that's how that works, Agatha. The shell has to open up. Alright, well, that's nothing. Unless you gave me a new bomb bag. Did you give me a new bomb bag? No. That's just the 2 that I already had. I also need a bow. A bow is kind of the big missing link at this point, it feels like. Loving the convenient butterfly mugs. I feel like I did not remember that those existed. Little stag beetle. Little stag beetle, your spiky pinchers are so sharp. This feels so good. We know you're a freak, Agatha. You don't have to rub it in every time. Water bombs. Okay. Bye, Agatha. You were useless, and honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with that revelation. Also, she gave me 10 water bombs, but I have 15. Is 10 not max? Do I have like a big bomb bag? Huh. Well, that was a waste of time. Warp. Back to Lake Hylia with us. We're going to the desert. Come hell or high water. I could go grab the fishing check that I just unlocked. The bottle at the fishing hole. I can warp there directly, can't I? Isn't it this one? Upper Zor's Road. Let's try it. Now that I have the fishing rod, let's try it. Do I need bait? I don't have a bottle. I don't think so. I think I can just run over there and do it. Bow wow. Wink. Good thing this fishing hole is just open 24/7. Man, I've been playing games lately with a lot of, like, time mechanics. Where, like, it gets late and then suddenly everything's closed. I must say, I do not care for it. I'm fine with there being some degree of time mechanics in video games, but make it convenient for the player. I do not want to have to... Jump scare. I do not want to have to explore everything twice just because you decided there should be a day-night cycle. I don't really get the appeal of the whole business. Feels like it... What the hell? There we go. I don't know why it, like, vanished last time. I also don't remember what I'm doing here. Like, I don't remember how this works. Do I, like... Okay, well, that button didn't do anything. That button doesn't do anything either. That didn't... Nope. Okay. What is my button here? The button the rod is on... Oh, okay. That was weird. It's like got a mind of its own. What is it doing? Okay, there we go. So circle does nothing. Oh. 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 I actually use the control stick. Okay. Interesting. And I just hold back on the stick. My line is absolutely going straight through the wood. Solid. I got bombs. Cool. I'm glad we took care of that. That is one less check that I have to worry about. To the desert! It's good to be back. Back in the swing of things. Here in late December. It is late December. It's like 70 degrees outside. What's up with that? I feel like the seasons have just slowly but surely gotten later and later. Not that I'm complaining. I like that the way it is right now, June is not like obscenely hot anymore, which is nice. Oh, don't flip a lid, bud. It's just me. Oh, wait. I can't just... I don't like your insinuation. Saying I liked the ride. So these are a lot of words. Repairs? Is that what I want? No. No, I need to show you. I've got something to show you, Mr. Potbelly. Something very important. Huzzah!
Herm, from old Iru, huh? Ah, well, 'cause I ought to do what the old coach says. Oasis flight, right? So here you go, one of our secret options, not available to the general public.
I don't like the sound of that either.
Time's all paid for. What do you say? Wanna go?
Yes, please.
Alrighty then, but remember, next time, you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy of mine. One for Oasis, fire in the hole.
Please don't talk about holes when your stomach's out like that. It's just... Your stomach and your face are the same shape. Look at that. They're the exact same curvature. They're both like kidney... Anyways. Shoot me to the desert. Straight into the sand with me. I think those noises are part of the ride. Like, is he doing a performance, or is that, like, necessary for the process? Is that, like, what he needs for it to be fun for him? And this is where normally we would get a very dramatic and sad cutscene about Midna's backstory. But this is a randomizer, so that's not gonna happen. Why is there just a pig standing there? Poe! Time to kill. Time to murder. Hello, friend. Come to daddy. Yup. Tasty. Yup. And... delish. I got a compass. I don't have a pencil. Fudge. Also, I need to take off this hoodie. It is not cold enough in here. Like I said, it's like 70 degrees outside. There's no reason to be wearing anything besides shorts and a t-shirt, which is all I ever wear. Pencil, check. Removed hoodie, check. I had to take it off screen so that I wouldn't be providing a show for you sickos out there. I know how it is. People with your taking off of hoodie fetishes. I know you're out there. It's probably whole compilations on hoodiestrip.com or whatever. I was making a note of the fact that there was a desert. I'm gonna call it the entrance. Desert entrance, Poe. Grabbed him. He was delicious. Let's go down here. What do we got? Oh my gosh. That is so many spiders. Yeah, this is definitely... I definitely do more damage as a doggo than as a man with a wooden sword. It does suck that I can't use my... You know what? Let's actually... I can't use my big, like, circle ability when Midna's not cooperating. Gosh, these things take forever to kill when you have a wooden stick as your only weapon. Okay, one down. 3 to go. It's a good thing they don't attack literally ever. This is one thing that I honestly like about this era of Zelda games. I.e. basically everything from Ocarina of Time until Skyward Sword. they're really not very difficult. Like, it is, if you're any kind of decent at video games, you do not have to worry about dying unless you're in, like, a challenge. Like, I think the only time in any of that era, I don't know what you call that. It's like, it's the 3D Zeldas, but now there's Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess, which are different. Anyways, point being, the only times that I think I've ever had any struggles with those games is the 100 Room Trials. So, like, Wind Waker has one version of it, and this game has one version of it. I don't think Skyward Sword does, where you have to do a whole bunch of fights all in a row. Those are at least moderately challenging. But even then, not that bad. And I like that. I don't like difficult video games. I like easy games. I'm an easy game guy. I suppose so. So this is Desert Entrance Grotto, and we are done. Check. Oh, I broke my pencil. Oh. Nice. One more off the list. Why am I still getting battle music? Yes. Thank you, game. You know what? It has been 5 months since I played this game. I might have forgotten what a blue rupee was. I'm going to give you a pass on that one. Normally I would be so upset about you showing me that, but this one time I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, there was some stuff up high too. Let's get my boomerang out here. I do not need to be carrying around that letter. Those rocks? Oh no, they're pots. There was nothing in those pots. Why was that a thing? Oh, there's one more. I don't know why I think there's going to be any purpose to breaking all of these. There's definitely not. I was half expecting a bunch of rupees to fall from the sky, not gonna lie. I recognize that it is a little bit later than I used to normally stream. That is simply because for the last several months this has been my schedule. I've been going to bed at like 5 a.m. and waking up at like 2 p.m. So everything's shifted just a little bit, by a couple of hours from what I would used to be my normal. I've never been an early bird by any stretch of the imagination, but it's gotten particularly... Okay, did not really want to do that, but that's fine. Gosh dang it. What am I expecting? Why am I doing that? What am I expecting to happen there? I'm actually not sure. Oh, I guess that. Camera angle's just a little bit wonky. Alright, there's nothing here. Guess I'm gonna go get on that pig. Alright, piggy. It's you and me. Let's ride. Hiya! I probably should have aimed you better before starting you up, but that's fine. What is this? Perfect. Stuck the landing. Ball and chain, please. I mean, claw shot. That's not the right button. There we go. Hiya. Why is this here? Oh, there's a chest. Well, that's an important check. $100. I have so much money for no reason. Ooh, I do need to be looking for bugs. There's gonna be a couple of bugs in this area that are not bugs anymore, but still. Do I want to bring that boar with me? I guess. I really don't like using these guys because you have to run into something to stop them. Which is a bit of a commitment. I just saw something sparkling up ahead. Must chase sparkles. Will you ever stop if I don't stop you, bud? Or will you just keep going like this forever? I think there's... Oh, he actually does slow down. Cool. I'm not sure I ever knew that. Yeah, I knew this was it. Giddy up. And then smash your head into something. Perfect. Exactly as planned. Do you like that plan, Mr. Boar, sir? Bottle of oil. Did I actually get a bottle, though? Like, oops. Excuse me. I did! Oh my gosh. That's my first empty bottle. Is there anything else that I needed an empty bottle for? I doubt it, right? Probably not. Oh, man, I get dry skin sometimes, and it ends up kind of, like, itchy. And then I scratch it, and then I end up making, like, a scab, and then it gets all bleedy, and it's annoying. TMI, I know, but just letting you know why I suddenly was like, ow, aw, man. Scratched off another scab like a doofus. Alright. I feel like you're supposed to use, like, lotion or whatever to prevent that from happening. But also, like, I've got pretty hairy arms. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Is that a bug? Oh my god, it is. Wow. Isn't that vanilla? That's vanilla, right? Whatever. Let's see. It's allowed to be vanilla. It can happen. Yeah. Okay. I am randomized, right? Because I just picked up a bottle in a chest, and that's not supposed to happen, so definitely random. Gerudo Desert Bugs. I did check this was working yesterday. I turned it on yesterday to actually make sure that I wasn't going to have any issues starting it up today. But as long as everything's like funky colors, like my tunic's a weird color and the buttons are all weird colors, it should be fine. That should mean the randomizer is 100% for sure working. Now, I don't think I can do anything at this place without the Rod of Dominion, which is another thing I do not have. One of the few things. Now, I believe normally there's a bug in this ravine. Am I making that up? Maybe? The bugs move around more in the original version, so it's possible I only think of it as being in the ravine. I'm not seeing anything there. There's one more bug to be found somewhere. Maybe it's in this ravine? I did not realize there were multiple of these. Ah, yes. And that's a heart piece. So that confirms randomizer is a go. Get away from me, levers. Don't make that noise. It was a good thing, I swear. You know what? I can't be mad about getting more heart pieces. One of the hardest things that can happen in these randomizers is you end up fighting one of the relatively difficult bosses. Not that any of them are terribly difficult, but in a situation where you have like 2 hearts. So getting those numbers up. I am used to only fighting bosses in these games when you have basically as many hearts as you could possibly have at that moment. So if I'm fighting like the 5th dungeon boss, I better have at least 10 hearts at that point. Oh. Hell yeah, give me a teleporter, baby. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Okay. Die. How many of these do I... Okay. Now I have to... Nope. Yeah. It's always a trick. God, I wish I had a normal sword. Maybe someday. I was thinking yesterday, as I was thinking about like what I had and hadn't done, and like what I was getting into the desert. I was thinking about how the trial that's here in the desert, I think it's up here, right? Or did I make that up? No, isn't there supposed to be a big, like, rock or, like, a bridge here or something that I have to steal using that teleporter? Why is it not here? It's weird. There's this trial right here, right, that has 50 stages. And the only reward you get for doing this trial is fairies. Like, they spawn fairies. Apparently my name is Steve. Did not remember that, to be honest. But yeah, the only reward is that it spawns fairies at various fountains. Ugh, yes, L trial indeed. It sucks. Around the map. Ooh, milk in a bottle. Bottle's half empty. Did I get another empty bottle just now? I did. Hey, I got 2. Hell yeah. And like, I get it for 1. Having 1 fairy fountain out in the world is nice, because it means you can warp to it and then get fairies, and it's easy, and it makes it where you don't have to like hunt around for fairies to put into bottles. Fine. But it does it 4 times. Like, there are 50 levels to the trial, if I remember correctly. And after every 10 levels, you get a reward. But the reward for the first 40 rooms is just more fairy fountains. And, like, that would be fine if you couldn't warp, right? Like, if you had to run from one side of the map to the other to get to that one fairy fountain, then sure. Like, spawn more fairy fountains. Great. But, like, you already have the ability to warp by the time you get here. Guaranteed. You are guaranteed to have the ability to warp by the time you do that trial. And so, if you have 1 fairy fountain unlocked, that's all you need. You can just warp to it, grab your fairies, and then warp to wherever you need to be. And so, literally, 3 out of the 4 rewards are completely useless. And then the 5th reward, I don't remember if it's an empty bottle. I think it might be an empty bottle, but it might not be. I think it might just be fairy tears, which are like a super medicine for this game, which is nice. You know, it's nice to have a super medicine. Great. But it's still really not worth it. I think there's an empty bottle at the end, though. I think you have to do, if you're going for 100%, you have to do all 50 trials just so you can get that empty bottle. Shit, did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did. Frickety. Can I claw shot to that? No, they would not make that easy. They know I have the claw shot at this point. The only thing I have that I'm not supposed to, I think, is the ball and chain and the... Dismount, please. The ball and chain and the spinner. I'm not supposed to have the spinner until after I actually do the dungeon, but, you know. That's going to make this dungeon really weird, having the spinner from, like, the very beginning. Are you guys going to, like, attack me, or are you good? Alright, well, you're dead now. Where's my ride? Where'd it go? What the hell? Oh my god, does it actually go all the way across this thing? I came all the way over here for nothing. God damn it. Come back, please. I need you. It's interesting that they made the P-hats completely friendly in this one. They don't attack you at all. They're just flying around. Makes you wonder what happened in all the other Zeldas to make them all so angry and covered in sharp bits. Come on. There we go. Okay, well, be that way. And now I get to hang up here for a while. Just staring at the abyss below. It's not terrifying or anything. Hi, pig friend. Hi. Please don't run into that chasm. I see you looking at it. I see you thinking about it. I promise to only ram your head into rocks a little bit. Only, you know, the amount that's completely necessary. Are we good? I can't believe it's going to make me do this again in the opposite direction. It's awful. It is so silent here in this desert. I feel like there's supposed to be, like, hip Garuda. Where's my, like, Ocarina of Time? I guess I'll just have to provide the music. That's the answer. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Don't even worry about it. Boom, boom. Okay. Well, I left my pig on the other side of this deadly chasm, so. Guess I'll have to find another one. Good thing there's like a bunch of them, I think. God, this place is so big for no reason. It's another pet peeve of mine in modern gaming. Giant open spaces for no reason. You can have an open space for a reason. It can happen. But this is not that. I would so much rather games just stick to like small enclosed spaces where it actually feels meaningful to explore every inch, which is my natural inclination. God, I still think sometimes about the sheer amount of time that I spent in Breath of the Wild combing every last inch of land to the best of my abilities, to the point that the like map at the end where it shows, it was part of the DLC, there's like a tracker that shows like a line of where all you've been. It wouldn't even show my entire journey because I took such a long time. What the hell is this? Oh, right. I forgot. Okay, well, I have to do the Bulbin camp, apparently. I mean, I was going to do it anyway, but it's fine. Those are like hint signs. I think we're good here. I don't think... Is there anything over here, though? I think there might be, actually. This is not the start, right? The start is on the other side of the ravine. Yeah, okay, there's a chest. Almost missed that. Almost completely did not realize. Why do I not have chest markers on my map? If this was Majora's Masks, I'd have little markers on my map telling me that there was a chest here. That you know that's not what I wanted, Steve. There are a lot of bombs, apparently, in various chests throughout this game. Dead silent. I transformed into this wolf in absolute silence. Okay, I think we're good here. No more sneaky chests. I wonder if I'm going to actually be able to beat a dungeon today. That would be cool, since it's been freaking 12 hours or whatever. Please stop turning into daylight. There's no benefit to it being daylight. At nighttime, you get the access to pose, and during the day, you get absolutely jack shit. Oh, another chest. Glad I happened to run this general direction. Is that the pig, like, way the hell over there? That, like, black dot it just smudged onto my screen? Whew. Okay, take that. I can't tell if it's actually officially daytime or not. There's no really dramatic rooster crowing for me to judge off of. Alright, surely this counts as daytime, right? Switch it around, Minna. Make it night. Yes, good. Guys, really struggling there. A little bit of a fish out of water situation going on. There's a lot of pose in this desert, as I recall. Oh, I should mark that I killed the one at the top of the trial. Trial top po. I got that one. Checkery doodle. Very important that I keep track of that. so that when I inevitably miss one, and am missing a check and don't know where to go, I'll be able to look at a list of pose and know which ones I have and haven't gotten, and not have to go through every single one of them one by one, which would be a nightmare. Okay. God, this silence is deafening. I'm going slightly insane. I'm glad that I typically play games that are louder than this. I don't think I'd be able to handle it. Speaking of games, I have played so many since the last time I streamed, I feel like. Ow. On a Dragon Quest kick. Ooh. I've played like 7 puzzle games in a row for some reason. I don't know why. Got really into puzzle games all of a sudden. And what's crazy is I can't even really remember them. I feel like I get into that place sometimes, where I'm just really into something, and then I binge it in the span of like 3 weeks. And then I look, oh my god. Okay. I mean, yeah, okay. 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 Give me your soul, quick, before your friend eats me. Thank you. Okay. Slingshot ammo, sure. Ow! Why can't this music just play the entire time outside? Ooh! Palace of Twilight Smoky, okay. Alright, so that was Desert. What are we gonna call this? Above Po Cave. And then Desert Po Cave times 2. That's 3 Po's. Bam. Wham bam, thank you, man. Now, do I actually care about what's behind these boulders? And can I break them with a ball and chain? Hell yeah! Who needs consumables? Okay, that... Why did that just bounce off? Yeah! Yeah! I feel like... Does the ball change size? I'm trying to decide if it's actually a static object or if it's weirdly malleable. Hello? There we go. It's like, is this singular wall just invincible? Lantern time. I can't decide if this music is just playing because there used to be a fight in here, or if it's just the default cave music in my randomized janky version of this game. Good thing I have an entire bottle of lantern oil waiting for me. Alright. Check number, like, 7 of this stream. More money! It's more than 7. I had 4 right at the very beginning. 5? Jeez, I've done a lot of checks, like, in very quick succession. Considering I feel like I was kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel there for a little bit last stream, if I remember correctly. Maybe I don't. It's been, like I said, like 6 months. I keep wanting to say 6 months, even though I know it's 5, because I like even numbers better. That tells you something about my brain. It's been half a year. I don't want to have to round. I don't want to have to say 5/12 of a year. That sucks. So anyways, it's the holidays now. You know, it's nice. It can be nice. I get off work, which is nice. I got quite a few days off the next couple of weeks, thanks to Christmas and New Year's. It is so stupid that America decided, hey, let's put all of our, like, official government holidays within, like, the same quarter of the year. 1/4 of the year has, like, I think 8 of my, or maybe 9 of my 13 government holidays that I get. That's ridiculous. That is not a good distribution. The other 9 months out of the year, I get nothing. But, as much as the time off is great, you also, on the flip side, have to interact with family. So it's really a give and take situation when it comes to holidays. There's a part of me that has to wrestle with Would I actually rather just work normally the next 2 weeks and not have to deal with Christmas? Maybe. Actually, maybe yes. Alright. Why do you think there are skulls here? What do you think causes that? So this is... Okay, I should say Desert Poe Cave I explored completely. Don't attack me, goo. And then this is Desert... What do we want to call this? What's your name, cave? I'm going to call it the Slime Cave. That's descriptive enough, I think. There are slimes in here, so... It's a sparkly one! I forget what that means. It means something. Can I actually get my sparkles, though? I doubt it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drink this. Yummy yum. Yummy yummy in my tummy. Now I have to try to kill every other slime before it... Hey, I actually did it. Nice. So what is this again? Rare Chew Jelly. Replenish all life energy and for a while boost attack strength. Hell yeah. Okay. I'll take that. Did not remember what that did. All I remembered was never ever being able to successfully get it, because every time you try, the gold chew just like ends up smushing itself together with a red chew and becomes worthless. Ooh. I am glad that this is not how real life creatures work. Can you imagine? I guess that's how rat tails work, huh? But they don't become like one giant rat. If you like smush 7 slugs together, they don't become a big slug. Is there a chest here? There's not. This is just a slug cave. I don't know why these exist, to be honest. Chew jelly is not that important or cool. Alright, well, whatever. Did I ever successfully do donations for the bridge project? I don't remember. It has been 5 months. I do not recall. I do not plan on doing the trial. I believe, not 100% sure on this, but I believe I specifically set it so that the reward after the 50 rooms, which is the only like actual reward, because the others are just those dumb fairy fountains. I believe I set it so that that is not important, that that's just random garbage and I won't need to do it, because I hate that trial. And the worst part about it is I can never remember, you need items at every stage, and you have to start it from the very beginning every time. And so like every time I play this game and I go to do the trial, I always try to do it too early. And then end up having to redo like whole sections of it over and over again. I actually don't know that I can do this without arrows. Don't you need a bow and arrow for some of this stuff? Can I destroy this with a ball and chain? Because that would be awesome. That's fantastic. See, normally you aren't here with a ball and chain, and so I had no idea that interaction existed. I got a sky character. I've got 2 of them. Cool. This is why randomizers are fun. It's because you get to learn, specifically for Zelda games, because you get to learn about all these interactions. Did you notice something, buddy? Uh-oh. 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 Absolutely. Oh, wait, they're alive. My bad. I thought y'all were absolutely toast. Excuse me. Alright, let me just open this chest. Alright, fine, I'll kill you first. I didn't have my sword out. Didn't count. What did I just hear? Did I just hear a pig run by? Is there a pig running around back there without my knowledge? I do not know. What was the deal there? Yeah. Oh. I don't know why that sometimes just doesn't work. I also like that these guys just perish immediately when you break their towers. There's not even like a kill necessary. They just fall and die. Let's break all of this just to be like a visual reminder of what I haven't done. Oh, does it not work against this? Huh. Okay. It's kind of incongruous, but whatever. You would think if I could break the towers, I could break the flimsy walls, but... You do you, game. You do you. Huzzah! Destruction. Violence. Pig concussions. Everyone's favorite. See, I figure I'll play till the 2-hour mark, like 2 a.m. for me, basically. And that'll be a solid start. My hope, future plans, right? So obviously, I'm only able to do this right now because I'm on break. And once I go back to work, I really do not have the energy for this. It's not that I don't have time, because I do. Like I've got enough free time that I could stream 2 hours, you know, twice a week or whatever. But man, the energy is not there when I'm working. I just can't get over it. I love that though. I cannot get over that it's such a downer note every time I get something good. So once I get off holiday, like I'll go back to working and not having the energy for this. So my plan is to try to beat Twilight Princess within the next couple of weeks. Like, not necessarily before New Year's, but like somewhere around, you know, like January 5th or something. That's the plan. Now, looking at the fact that I haven't beat a single dungeon in 7 doses makes me a little bit skeptical that I'm going to be able to accomplish that. But we'll see. This is shaping up to potentially be the longest one of these thus far. I really want to get to Majora's Mask. I have been craving a N64 Zelda randomizer, but I've been trying to hold off because I know I need to freaking beat this game first before starting anything else, Zelda-wise. Let's see, what all did I play? I'm currently playing Dragon Quest VIII, so that's like foremost in my brain. Quite enjoying it so far. It's very old school in a way that I like. I've been playing a lot of old school games. I played Digimon World 4. That game was wild. I cannot believe they did that game, honestly. Like, it's... What the hell is that? Oh. What is that normally? I can now hold 9,999 rupees. Is that necessary at some point? Is that a key normally? What the hell is that? Okay, whatever. There was absolutely just a Poe here. You can't fool me, Poe. I saw you. Whoops, that was not what I meant. I'm trying to remember the puzzle games I was playing, because I was definitely on a puzzle kick for a little bit there. I played Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. That was fun. I appreciated that game's style. I swear to God, there was like 3 others, and they've just all totally vanished from my brain. I'm going insane. That's all I'm trying to say. Ugh. I've been trying to find... I'm thinking of starting Fire Emblem now. Ooh, okay, that's important. I don't... How many of those do I have? I can't see them in my inventory anymore. Can I? No, it's all mirror shards. Is there like a different button I can press that would make that show up? Maybe if I... Ah, yes. Okay, I've got 2 out of 3 fused shadows. That's important, because when I get 3 out of 3, I've got the pumpkin and the cheese. If you say so. I got to a point where I wasn't finding much in the way of Dragon Quest games. I found the ones that are like easy to find, and so now whenever I go to old like used game stores, I'm not seeing anything new or interesting. Oh, I should mark down that Poe that I just got. So this is Desert what do I want to call that? I don't want to say North, because that could imply something else. I'll say After Camp Poe. I want something that I can look for at these game stores and actually potentially find, since I'm so low on that at this point. So I'm thinking Fire Emblem's going to be my next sort of conquest in that regard. Fire Emblem's weird. I mean, Digimon's weird too. There are several Digimon games that have not come to America. But Fire Emblem's like... Digimon's like whatever, right? Like, the Digimon World Series, 1, 2, 3, and 4, all came to America, no problem. It's just like some random, you know, side stuff. It's Digimon Story, I think, which has not necessarily been Americanized, which, like, whatever. But Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem's huge in America at this point. People know Fire Emblem. It's like one of the 3 big JRPGs. When you talk JRPGs, it's like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Fire Emblem. And yet somehow, there are like, I think 5 Fire Emblem games, like mainline Fire Emblem games, that have not been ported to US. And that blows my mind. That they would leave that market just uncapitalized on. They remade the first and second one, because those didn't come out in America. I think it was like the 5th Fire Emblem game or something that finally got an American release. It also is not helpful that they're not numbered at all. They just all have subtitles. Now hold on. What did you reinforce your tower with steel? What's happening? Am I not allowed to break this one? Is that not built into the game? Since there's no pigs here? Also, aren't you supposed to, like, shout when you see me, Mr. Guy? Like, do you just not care that I'm here? What's the deal? Pretty sure you're supposed to, like, sound an alarm when you see me. I didn't even hit anything that time. Nothing but net. Okay, that's not breaking. Can I bomb it? How about that? No, he does not give a shit. I'm pretty sure slingshots do jack shit against these guys. I guess I'll just leave him. Fuck him. Can't do anything with... Normally, you would push these crates and crawl on top of them. And by doing so, you have an angle with which you can use your bow. I don't have a bow. I don't got no... Oh, that was for Hyrule Castle. That's the final dungeon of the game. So that's fun. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna ignore you, guy. Oh, never mind. That sure was a lot of sounds you just made. Alright, time to kill your friends. Oh wow, that's a lot of dudes. What's up, dudes? Where the hell did you guys come from? So is Tower Man gonna just, like, keep calling reinforcements? Yes, he is. Alright, well. Bye. Pretty sure I can't kill you, so I'm just gonna have to... You're gonna have to trigger every alarm there is in this place. Are there eyes on fire? What is happening? Really not normally paid very much attention to this area, I'm realizing. Normally this is like a one and done area. You go through it, you finish it, that's the end of that. Can I blow this up? By any chance? It looks very destructible. Alright. Somebody somewhere has a key. One of these bozos has a key I have to steal, so I've got to look out for that. I can't just totally ignore all of these suckers. And by key, I mean whatever random thing it ends up being, of course. Gotcha. All sneaky like a ninja. They don't even know I'm here. Look at that. They've completely given up on me. This is officially a stealth mission now. So stealthy. Oh, well. Or not. I appreciate him showing me the song of his people, though. No, the one that... Well, okay. Link, I don't know why you decided to focus on the one that wasn't on the ground about to die. But that's fine. You know, we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Where's the campfire with the pig on it? The pig is also important. The pig is the most esoteric heart piece in this particular game. Hello. Oh, hey, it's the Hawkeye mask. That's completely useless. I don't have a bow and arrow. Treasure chest, you better give me something better than the Hawkeye mask. I also don't know that the Hawkeye mask is necessary to... Okay, you know what? That absolutely qualifies. I can beat a dungeon today. Officially. Alright. This is the most obscure heart piece in the game. The one that I think I had to look up the first time I played. If you don't just happen to hit this dumb pig when you're playing this section, you have no real reason to come back here at all. And so you end up forgetting this thing exists, and once again, there's no reason for you to know that hitting this thing is at all something you can do. Did I get it yet? It's giving me a hell of a ton of normal hearts, that's for sure. There we go. It was a bug. There was a bug inside that boar's carcass. Wasn't one of you fuckers supposed to give me a key? Did I already get that item? Was that what was on the ground over there? Probably what was on the ground over there, huh? That makes sense. I don't think there would normally be just a random item on the ground, so... Alright, I'm getting out of here. Y'all are really cramping my style. I think I can already open this gate. I've got the gate keys. Yeah, we're good. Just let me into my boss fight, please. Thank you. I'm glad that gate shut behind me. Otherwise, that was going to be really obnoxious. Hello, boyfriend. That's terrifying. Sir, I don't think we can air that on YouTube. Could you please cover that? Sir? Pig violence? How dare you? You are also violent to me, but that's like very much secondary. Can I hit you with this? I would love it if I could hit you with this big metal ball that I'm not supposed to have. Yeah, you hated that. Screw swords. I'm doing this. Yeah. Yeah, how do you like me now, bud? You're not the only one who can wield an oversized weapon that makes no sense for your body proportions. Get those nipples out of here, bud. Put those titties away. Wear some real clothes. Skill. Pure skill. Steve's getting quite the view there, up that skirt. Oh, never mind. He's wearing pants. We're fine. We're not traumatized. And then he makes just like a, "Yo, fuck you then," and limps away. That guy talks eventually, and like helps out a little bit after he tries to kill you in a fight. Really weird choice to make that guy like not just a weird monster. I swear he like helps you out later. He like gives you an item and is like, "You did really good, save our people." What the hell? You're not supposed to be conscious. I think there are some pose up here on the steps to the temple. We're not doing this temple yet. We just needed to... I think I'm going to get a teleporter here. Maybe? I hope so. Oh, no, I think the teleporter's on the top of the temple. Fuck. Alright, whatever. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really want to have to go through this whole desert again, but at the same time, I got the Forest Temple boss key, and I really want to do that. I doubt I'll be able to beat this temple. Let's check. Arbiter's Grounds. I've got one small key and the big key. Huh. Between having the big key and having the spinner, I wonder if I can just go straight to the boss. I mean, I know I have to do like the whole pose search thing, which is weird. Why did they do that with the steps? They could have just made those steps walk-upable, and instead they made it like a thing. Who made this design decision? Did they run out of room? Like, what was it? Did they not want... They didn't want me to bring... They didn't want me to bring the pig in. That's absolutely what it was. Alright. So that is the Arbiter's Steps. And there are actually, I think, 4 Poes in this building that still count towards the total. I don't think I'm going to write those down because they're literally, like, required. Although I guess they're not required anymore, are they? Things get real wonky when you do stuff out of order. Well, hello. That's not suspicious or anything. Totally normal sequence of things here. Yoink. Yoink. Be something good. Show me something good. I don't know what that song's from. I don't know how I know that song. Lake Bed Temple. Can't do Lake Bed Temple. I can't hold my breath good. I have a very limited breathing span. Even more so than like Ocarina of Time. That is a mechanic that really doesn't come up much if you play Ocarina of Time the intended way. You can use the iron boots without the Zora tunic, and then a timer shows up. But it's like 1.5 minutes, I think. How pleasant. There are locked doors in this temple, so I might get locked out of this progression pretty quick. So I think I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do here. Yeah, it's a black pit of death, all right. God, Zora's domain. That skull just got eaten alive. That skull only exists to demonstrate to me how quicksand works. So that's wild. I forget, is being a dog better here? Is that the thing? What a weird texture to put on that wall. Like, why did you do this? Game designers? Tell me your secrets. The Zora's Domain motif is just so choice. Ah, yes. Time to use that sweet item that I definitely just got at the previous dungeon and not at some random other point in time because this shit's all fucked. Is that island floating? No, it's definitely connected on the other side. Right? Yeah, totally. I mean, kind of. It's kind of just floating there. Why do you do this to yourself, sir? Why do you beat yourself for the sake of me? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Where's your survival instincts, bud? I really want to get the Zora tunic, just because I want to see what color it is. Perfect. And beautiful. Alright, where's Okoko? Oh, I forgot about these little guys! These little guys are the best! Look at them! They're just like these little mini skeletons. And it's like, what the fuck are you? Like, you're not big enough to be a human being. Like, why are you... What is happening? And they just pop out of the sands with little spears. Oh, God. Oh, please. Oh, that's close. They're so funny looking. Alright, I think I can do this. Yeah. Wait, no, no. Wait. No, wait. Okay, fine. Try it again. Nope. That was the wrong R button, it would seem. Beautiful. Is this timed? It is not. Thank God. Well, here goes my only key for this dungeon. Ooh, hello, never mind. The hell? But why? But why? What a weird place to put a chest. I guess they had to. There's a locked door. They needed to put a key somewhere. Right. This is where they introduced the bugs. Everyone's favorite part of Twilight Princess. Away with ye, foul creatures! Ooh, and there's lantern oil. Hell yeah. I'll take some of that. Scoop it up. I've already got a whole bottle full. Do not need more. I think I just picked up all that lantern oil. It's dark as hell in here. Oh, hello, friends. It's so silly. They're just so ridiculous. I don't know what it is about making a skeleton tiny that makes it kind of funny. I mean, I guess big skeletons are kind of hilarious, too. But making them small definitely enhances the experience, I feel, personally. I think I just have to kill all the skeletons. Is the thing that's happening? Oh, no, I have to light the lanterns. That's right. Ooh, give me up. Can I... Do I have a... I don't have a spin attack, do I? Not one that matters, anyway. My lack of a real sword sees to that. Okay. Quick. Is there another one? Yes, there is. Oh, more skeleton. I am going to kill all these boys. Their cuteness demands retribution. They cannot be ignored. As much as I would like to. Alright, this is where the pose come out, which are going to be some 4 big checks for me. Sort of a Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time type situation. Except, in Ocarina of Time, you would just shoot them with an arrow in a painting or whatever. In this game, you turn into a dog and then rip out their souls through their jugular veins. You know, just normal stuff. Normal Nintendo things. I also forgot how little of this dungeon actually uses the spinner. Until I go through that big door right there, the spinner's completely useless. And I think there's even a mini-boss fight associated with the spinner through that door. Yes, we get it, you're spooky ghosts. Please leave. Are the synths randomized? Am I about to get a random item when I sniff the ground from these ghost men? Hello, sir. Oh shit, you can see me? What did you just say? I forget how this works. I have to wait until they're blue, I guess? Yeah. Chomp, chomp, chomp. God, that lantern noise. That's some really solid sound design. Give me your soul, sir. Delicious. $5. Wait, was that... I don't understand. Was that cloak real? All your ghostliness just left, but the clothes are still there. The metaphysics of ghosts in Legend of Zelda should not be examined closely. Yeah, it's absolutely just real now. I killed that ghost and it became tangible. Yeah, I'll learn a new smell. I learned what a ghost smells like. Is that a Zen riddle? Is that like the sound of one hand clapping type of thing? The smell of a ghost? Why are there hookshot targets? Can't I just run that? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I wanted to open it as a doggy. Get a unique animation like in Majora's Mask. Well, I can't get back now. Now I need a hookshot target. Oh, there's one. Ask and ye shall receive. Whee! I do think that this game probably makes the hookshot feel the most fun of any of the hookshotting Zelda games. It's very satisfying to zoom around like that. Oh, hello. Come to daddy. Be murdered by daddy. Well, now you're in the quicksand. I don't know how to feel about that. Do I have to finish you? Surely not. Alright, whatever. I guess with the wooden sword, I'm probably going to have to do a lot more finishes than I would normally. Okay. I mean, definitely don't need that, but I'll take it. I won't look a gift map in the mouth. Okay, so I can go that way. I can go this way too, but I can also dig. I guess can I dig? I didn't make that up, did I? No, that's good. Oh, right. I can't open these. These aren't doors. No, I can't. What is this thing? The hell? Yeah, sure. There can be stairs there. If there want to be. The chill music is really throwing me off. Good evening. Ghost, sir? Ghost, sir, are you here? He's not here. The ghost couldn't come to the phone right now. The skull breaking sound is also pretty great, not gonna lie. Okay. One smack and a murder. Now I think there's a hole in the ceiling. Yes. And I've got to spin it so that it lines up with a hookshot target or something. This room goes up to 2 different... Okay. It's a fucking Gibbo. Ugh. In this one, instead of hugging you to death, they decided that was a little bit too graphic. He just hits you with a giant fucking sword. And somehow it is legitimately less scarring to have a big mummy hit you with a giant weapon than it is having them hug you to death. I think this does better. Yeah, for sure. Eat them up. Consume their delicious mummy flesh. Got all those preservatives in it. I know those aren't supposed to be good for you, but they're delicious. Yes! God, finally! A real freaking weapon. I finally have a metal blade. After all this time. It's been years. It's been centuries. Okay, I think I'm good, right? Like, I only have to worry about... I guess I could smell about it. Let's smell about it. Yeah, okay. We're good. Now, I might have to turn this a little bit more, depending on what it looks like up here. Murder. Can I turn it from up here? I cannot. Okay, so that was kind of the whole... I would like to turn it so that I can go that direction, though. I do not remember which direction I pushed this thing. Guess we're about to find out. I'm gonna go up top. No, there's no point to it. Gotta spin it a few more times. Okay, never mind. I cannot push it that. Is this only a twofer? Does this only have 2 positions? It only has 2 positions. Neato! Really overthought that one, huh? Not quite as complicated as I wanted it to be. To be fair, even though I have not completed a single goddamn dungeon in this game yet, I have at least been to now 3 of the, like, 5 dungeons, I think, or 6. So that's not terrible. It's just I haven't completed it yet. Ah! Beautiful. I do not have a small key for that door. Awesome. I love me a good barrier. A barrier to progression makes me very happy indeed. Narrowing options is the name of the game in a randomizer. Decision paralysis is very real. It is the enemy. At least if you have my exact brain chemistry. Which, I mean, chances are you don't. That would be pretty crazy if you did. Alright. Storming ahead into parts unknown. Ooh, ghost. Okay, this is just a ghost room. Dead end ghost room. Huh, I wonder which one is a ghost. Maybe it's the one that's freaking a ghost. And not any of the ones that aren't a freaking ghost. Yum, 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 yum. I like your skull necklace, sir. Your skull necklace and cowl. Very fetching. Thank you for making yourself tangible so that I can briefly murder you. Hey! Sure. You interrupted my kill. I forgot that the whole point of the blue thing was to force you to look at them with your sense vision. Otherwise you can't tell when they're vulnerable. Delicious. But I guess you wouldn't be able to attack them without looking at them. Whatever. It's fine. Oh. Great Fairy's Tears! This is the thing I was saying. Bottle holds sacred water that contains Great Fairy's prayers. Set it to wire X and drink it to replenish life energy and for... It does the same thing as the rare choo-choo jelly that I got in the cave. That sucks. It sucks that the reward for 50 trials is a thing that you can get in a cave with a box of scraps. That didn't quite match. Oh, I've got 3 wow, I went from 0 to 3 bottles in an hour. I played this game for like 10 hours and did not get a single bottle, and now I've got 3. That does confirm it for me, though, that there is a check at the bottom of that 50 trials. There is an empty bottle. That's crazy to me, that it's 50 levels and you're only rewarded. I mean, empty bottles are huge. It's an extra life, essentially. That's a whole nother health gauge. Alright. Another one bites the dust. I have some really good bottle contents right now. I got a bottle of Fairy's Tears. Let's go ahead and switch this around so that it's where I need it, when I need it. I got a bottle of Fairy's Tears, a rare choo-choo jelly bottle, and then a bottle of lantern oil. That's like all you could ever need. I don't have any fairies, but like, who needs them? Oh, right, yes. Totally. I totally remembered that that was why I was doing that. And not just to get those sweet, sweet Poe checks. I wonder if I can get up there without using another key. I always thought this room was kind of cool. This temple was always a little bit strange to me. I think because it's like such a huge transition between the first part of the game, where you're going through some very like basic temple-y structure, forest temple, lake bed temple, Goron Mines was already... This game had a weird thing it would do, and a lot of Zelda games do this. It's just, I think, because this was the first 3D game that did it, it threw me off. Okay, well... Okay. Where you have temples, what you would traditionally refer to as... Ow. What you would traditionally refer to as temples. There's got to be a hookshot target here somewhere, right? But instead of just calling them temples, forest temple, water temple, etc., they have different names. And it's like, does this really matter? I mean, like, I get it. It makes it a little bit less video gamey, maybe. I don't think I can do this. I think I have to go through that key door to do this. I think we're done here. I think that was that. Perfect. To the forest temple. That is the only thing that I know I have left to do. Oh, and a bunch of Agatha checks, of course. Always more Agatha. Can't get enough of that. Wonderful, wonderful girl. Such a lovely lass. That's Agatha. Picking up random skulls on the ground now, Link? Is this what you're into now? You spent all of 15 minutes inside of a spooky desert cave, and now you're collecting dead things' remains. So easily influenced. I also keep calling you Link, even though I definitely named you Steve, because I don't remember naming you Steve. I have no memory of that. If you had asked me 2 days ago what your name was, I would not have been able to give you even the slightest hint of a guess. Alright, let's go to Agatha first. That's much faster than beating the forest temple. God, I love Legend of Zelda. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of games that I apparently can't list off the top of my head because there have been so many of them. And it just makes me miss old games. That's sort of the thing that I keep coming back to, is just how much I miss this, right? Like I miss, and not even just exactly this. I miss the era of games in between, like N64, even before that, really. I miss an era of games that I was barely alive for, truly. I miss like NES games, Super Nintendo. But mostly, I miss N64 to like PS3-ish zone. I miss that era of gaming. That's my sweet spot. And I have had way more fun the last few months playing those older games than anything new. Like Digimon Toy Story Time Stranger. That was a game I played. I just remember that was one that I had spent a lot of time on in between last stream and this stream. God, did I play Silk Song entirely? I did. Holy shit. It's been so long. It has been so long since I streamed. I played Silk Song. I played Hades 2. I played Digimon Story Time Stranger. I played Digimon World 4. I'm now in Dragon Quest 8. And there's more. Like, oh my god. Anyways. I did not read anything she just said. I'm so sorry. Agatha, I'm so sorry. I want to know what creepy, vaguely threatening thing you said about that dragonfly. At least I have its partner still. All is not lost. It's a beetle. It's a lady beetle. Here you go. Little beetle. Little beetle, little beetle. I want to use that shiny shell as a pillow and fall asleep. That doesn't seem comfortable. Also, you would definitely just crush it with your big old head. Alright, well, if I ever do get the Zora tunic, I'm going to be good to go. I don't have any others, do I? I don't want her to creepily tell me that she knows I have bugs for the ball. Okay, we're good. I wish I could open the map. Is there a way to do that from the start screen? There is not. That could be a problem, because I actually... Oh, I can access that from the warp screen. We're good. I think. I'm concerned about wolves. Wolves? Woofs? The Howling Stones, right? They summon those little spectral wolves, but I think they would show up on these maps as I'm looking at them. I think. I can't be 100% sure. But the fact that there's this dark mark here, I think... Yeah. Yeah, totally. So it doesn't look like there's any golden boys, any Howling Stone friends. Alright, to the Forest Temple. Should I go to the Woods of Time again anytime soon? I don't think so. I think I'm good to not do that until I beat Arbiter's Grounds, maybe? Oh, I was waiting for Midna to land on my back and make me go, "Arr!" It's my favorite part. This will also be a good chance for me to look at this map. Although I really don't understand why. I surely had the button for map mapped to something. Hi. You bet. It's like a weird combination of buttons I have to press. Because I would love to be able to... Wait. What the hell? There's a treasure chest mark on my map. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh my god. I had no idea that was there. I clearly have not had the compass for very long for this dungeon. Holy shit. That's crazy to me. That's just been sitting up. I've been able to get that for so long. That could have been like my 5th check in the game or something. Alright, I guess I'm... Oh, hi. Wow. Y'all really jumped on me fast there. I've got to... Hold up. I've got to configure this controller here. How do I do that? Interface? Nope. That's not it. Controllers, configure. Okay, here we go. I see, like, it's definitely listed as button 11, 12, 13, and 14. So, I don't know what button that is, but, like, I would think it would work. Alright, whatever. Maybe they redid how they, like, input controllers in the several months since last time. That's entirely possible, I think. Alright. Let's try that. There we go. Much better. What is that red dot? Oh, that's right. I needed a small key to save a monkey. But I don't actually need that monkey. So we're not going to worry about it. Because I don't have any keys for this dungeon, I don't think. Where do I look at that? Is that here? Yeah. That would probably be there, right? Alright, whatever. Take me away. Somewhere. Wow, I just... Somehow opening that menu froze my brain out, like, completely. I cannot think straight. Wow, those are brave monkeys. They just ignored that spider completely. They're like, fuck it, man. We ball. Alright. So we're sure that there's no treasure chests. Wow, these controls are very strange. Okay, that's a monkey. That is super definitely a monkey. Dun, 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 just a pleasant little jaunt with my monkeys. Nothing bad would ever happen to a monkey in a video game. I wonder what the statistics are on bad things happening to monkey in video game versus bad things happening to dog in video game. Versus bad things happening to cat in video game. Which animal gets abused the most in video games? Is what I'm trying to get a handle on here. I feel like the answer is dogs. Like, I feel like dogs get the short end of the abuse stick in fiction. Wow, I can't use the middle button anymore. So something happened there. Somewhere along the way, my big, giant middle PS4 pad button replaced my directional pads. I don't know how that happened. I'm not going to dwell on it, though. What's past is in the past, as Elsa would say. Come with me, monkeys. I don't need you, but I like your company. Make me feel like a big... Oops. I was about to say, make me feel like a big, smart man. And then I fucked up. And felt like a big, stupid man. Which is very different. Alright. Yes, I know that there's a monkey missing. Or not. Yeah, you sure are there, jumping around like a silly. Okay, yes, I am missing a monkey. That's fine. Nobody needs to know. That monkey is not plot relevant. They're a side character. And I will probably never save them. Since I'm about to finish this dungeon and then never come back. It's just gonna have to remain in that room full of spiders for the rest of its life. What can you do? It is what it is. I was really scared it was not gonna let me open that door for a second. Alright, first boss of the game. Let's do it. Oh. It didn't even lock. It just kind of shut behind you. All the doors in this dungeon shut behind you. You should not be surprised by that. If there were like bars over the door, that would be different. Alright, big spooky plant, come up. Stop being so dramatic. Where do these bomb bugs even come from? I just realized they're just popping out of holes in logs, like it's no big deal. Big smiles for Daya Baba. So goofy looking. That's not what I wanted. I'm bad. What? No. What the hell? Weird. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Admittedly, that was probably my fault. Okay, bye. That was easy. Once again, y'all are just really not attacking me very much. Just kind of letting me do my own thing over here. And that's the end of the boss fight. And we'll never see Dio Baba ever again. Just kidding! You can actually see him wiggling under the surface there. He's actually a weird giant lizard monster, as it turns out. Who would have thunk? There's a monster that looks exactly like this in one of the Ratchet and Clank games, and that's the only thing I can think of whenever I see this guy. I don't remember which. I think that was Ratchet and Clank 2, maybe? There was this giant slug monster in like a swamp, and it looked very much like this. It's Butt Friend! Butt Friend! Feed him your giant ass! That will satisfy his needs, and then I can kill him or whatever. Trust me, Butt Friend, it will work. Okay. Do I have to do this one at a time still? Oh, well, that didn't really work the way I wanted it to. Butt Friend, give me a new... Oh no, it's gonna actually attack me. Butt Friend, you've let me down. Uh-oh. Well, you gotta be faster than that, Butt Friend. Wow. Really, the delay on this leaves something to be desired. Okay. That'll work. Good thing I didn't try to go for either of the side heads. I'm so glad I have a real sword for this. Think about how much worse this would be if I just had a stupid wooden plank. Ah! Oh, God! Okay, I don't remember that. Jesus. If this were the normal game, I'd be dead. Pretty sure you only have 3 points at this point. 3 hearts at this point. Doink. Alright, buddy. Come on down. Am I supposed to be able to do that? Once again, I really feel like I wasn't supposed to have that move yet at this point. I don't think the game knew what to do with that. Just sort of immediate victory. Plunk. Take it as a prize, Steve. Double claw shot. Oh shit. What can I do with the double claw shot? Can I do anything with a double claw shot? There's gotta be something. Well, I can do the carnival game. Is the main thing that I think of. Well, that's misleading. That's definitely not what that's actually gonna be, right? Oh, never mind, no. I totally got the 3rd shard of the Mirror of Twilight. It's covered in dirt and webs. 3rd. I got all of them.
That's what I was looking for. That's a fused shadow. It's what the light spirit called dark power. Do you remember what that spirit said? About how you had to match the power of the King of Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? There's a total of 3 fused shadows. I think the other light spirits have the rest. If you want to know exactly what fused shadows are, well, maybe I'll tell you if you find the other 2. Guess you better do your best to find them, huh? Already done. So let's not waste any more time when we could be looking for the other 2. I literally already have all 3. Pick up the heart container. Kind of weird for you to mention that. Pretty sure that's a game construct that you shouldn't know anything about, but that's fine. Hell yeah. Double claw shots, baby. Also hilarious to me that the game feels the need to specify that they're called double claw shots now. It's like, no, it's called something different now. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so... No, I only have 2 out of 3 fused shadows. What the hell? Oh, maybe because I haven't left the room? Maybe once I leave? Maybe? You sure there's nothing else you need to do? Yes. Take me away, Midna. To better days. To a secret place. Do you want to save? Yes, absolutely. Very important. God, can you imagine if I lost all this amazing progress I just made? That would be devastating. I would be devastated. Heroic Steve. Okay, I don't remember naming myself Steve, but that one line made it absolutely worth it. Heroic Steve. Do not think that Hyrule is now saved from the spread of Twilight. You talk real slow if I don't force your hand. Leave these woods and go to the east, where you will find the land. I already did all this, bud. There you will find those you seek. Already did that, too. But none of these lands lie in Twilight. Not anymore, they don't. You're behind on the times. You need to, like, have a catch-up phone call with your other, spirit friends. Hero chosen by the gods. Leave and go east. No. I refuse, actually. Okay. So we're gonna go... Now do I have all of the shadows? What did I get for that? Did I only have 1 fused shadow before? Did I get a mirror shard? I might have gotten a mirror shard. I don't think I had 3 out of 4 before this. I got a Goron Mines... Oh, no. Never mind. I don't have any Arbiter's Grounds. I've got 2 Temple of Time keys. I'm looking at my keys and stuff, trying to figure out... Did I get something new? I don't have anything new here. Right? How many... I've collected 4 characters so far. Great. Love to see it. I didn't get anything here. Yeah, I think I got the 3rd mirror shard. I think that's right. I think I only had 2 before. Okay. Alright. Cool. So that's not quite what I wanted, but I'll still take it. And I have double claw shots now. We gotta figure out what I can do with this. There's not a lot outside of the dungeon. I think there's only 2 spots where double claw shots are useful. And one of them is Hyrule Castle. Town. Hyrule Castle Town. I think there's that pit leading down, and I think I needed the double claw shots to get to a chest there. I'm trying to remember if there's any other double claw shot areas. There's almost got to be. Although they are the last item you get in the game, so it's pretty normal for there not to be a ton of things to do with the last item in the game. Oh, shush. I'm your wonderful... I'm your wonderful star. The ladies love me. Just watch. Alright, Carnival Man. Better have something good for me. Oh, fine day. I awaited you, good sir. The Star game created with you in mind, good sir. It's a special arena that costs 15 rupees a shot. Dare you try it? Many thanks, good sir. The game will begin with you into the cage. May chance favor you. Alright, so this is supposed to be... The spikes seem kind of unnecessary. It doesn't normally sound like this, I'm pretty sure. Shoot, I was a little bit high on that one. I don't know why I decided this was the time for this, but that's fine.
What happened to the music just now? What the hell? I don't remember it being like that. What is this song? I mean, I'm sure it plays at some point in the game, but it's very strange. It also makes the girls' screams seem very out of place when there's no epic carnival game music. But I guess I should have known. Is this what plays in Agatha's room normally? Because Agatha's room plays this theme, so like, is it switched? Is that what I'm to believe? Really does not feel like a time trial without the spunky music, gotta say. Feels a lot more tame, somehow. What the? You did it? Oh, what a magnificent day this is, the debut of a superstar. Let huzzas and accolades ring forth. The superstar I shall give this. Nothing. Congratulations. Yes, well, and truly. Claimed what you sought, so you're likely all through. Many thanks for playing, good sir. Don't come again. That's fair. You know? Totally fair. I ruined your impossible game, and I'm so very sorry about that. Well, that was not quite as dramatic as I was hoping it would be. I didn't get any new bugs, did I? No. I had so many checks today that I really didn't think there was any way I could get stuck. But that was apparently naive of me. Because I'm dangerously close to not knowing what to do next. I'm trying to think of anything that uses double cloche. I already got all this crap. What are you laughing at over there, Agatha? One of your bugs tell a funny joke? Or something? Somebody tell a joke or something? Well, whatever, I suppose. I have a bottle now. I can bring him hot spring water? Because I have a bottle now? Is that something? I should check on that. No, I think the thing with that was that I needed to defeat the Goron mines. Until I defeat the Goron mines, they won't let me do that side quest, I think was the thing. Yes, there is a chest down there. Okay. It's huge. And by huge, I mean it's a single check out of many, many, many possible checks. Oh, there's the cave at the bottom of Lake Hylia, too. I almost forgot about that. Not at the bottom. The one that has the giant snake in it, normally. Do not need that. That leads me to a monkey. A useless, terrible, crappy monkey. It's also funny to me. You'll notice I got that key, which was impossible to get without the double claw shot, which I got from the boss of the Forest Temple. Just confirming double over that you absolutely do not need to save that one monkey. But also kind of wigging me out, because I feel like if I had used my small keys less well, is it possible I could have soft-locked myself there? I'm going to assume no for the sake of my sanity. Almost said sanctity. I think probably, no matter how you spend your keys, you have access to the boss room. As long as I have access to the boss room, whether or not I've used my other keys doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, there's a bunch of targets around here that I think I can hop around and get somewhere. I don't really remember where they lead, though. Guess we'll find out. You next? Yes? Really don't remember this part very well. Which makes me wonder if there's even anything over here. There's gotta at least be like a small chest, right? It's probably just like a small chest of rupees or something. Ah, there it is. Okay. That one. Nope. Maybe I might have to end up going, now that I have the, I mean, I already had the claw shot. But I'm afraid that I'm going to have to end up going to the water temple now. Even though I can't breathe underwater. Because I'm sure there's something I could... Or did I already try that and failed miserably? I feel like I might have. Okay. Now, is it just the one chest? Just one more check for Daddy? Not great. Not a great start. To this gentle sea cave. Please let there be another one. Yes. Okay. Another shot. This is kind of... Fingers crossed. Not great. Not great. Okay. Motherfucker. Balls is what I have to say to this. Balls. I now have to figure out where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world can I go now? Where can I go now? Where can I go now? Alright, let me run through locations in my brain. There's the top of Zora's River. There's no hookshot targets there, really. There's, like, the midway point of Zero River. I need a bow to be able to do anything with that. There's that big open field. I don't think I need a dual hookshot. There is, like, a hookshot thing there, but it's not a dual hookshot. I'm assuming I've already done the normal claw shot stuff. Is there, like, a ravine somewhere that you need dual claw shots? I think I'm thinking of Skyward Sword. In this game, there's the one with the track for the rolly, the top, the spinny top. All right, let's look at the map. Now that I actually remember how to use the map. Yeah, no wolf boys here. None to be found. I did get all the side... I got this one, and I got that. Yeah, I think I got everything here. Best I could. Alright, well, there's really only 2 areas I can think of. Because that doesn't... I got that item. Right? I used that, like, special wind boomerang technique that Bonacon taught me. And I got this item early. Normally, I think it requires a dual claw shot. I don't think there's anything on Goron Mountain that requires a dual claw shot. Or here in Kakariko Village. Yeah. I could really use... Alright, well, you know what? Since I'm here, since I'm already here at Lake Hylia, we're going to go ahead and try. Because, yeah, I've marked everything off of my cave list as well, other than the Lake Hylia bomb cave. And that's literally just because I need a bow and arrow, I believe. Because I did that last stream. Last stream I ended with the bomb cave, so... So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make my way down to the Forest Temple. Because it's the only thing I can think of to do. And the iron boots, which are an item in this game, thank goodness. I don't have to go to the equip screen to equip those anymore. It's very good quality of life stuff there. Oh, okay. I was like, can I swim faster? I can. Alright, moment of truth, Steve. Let's hope there's an item way down here. God, that is not a big oxygen meter, huh? That's a very small oxygen meter, as it turns out. Jiminy Christmas. I do not feel good about this. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the ground. And even if I do, I think I'm going to die, like, immediately. Like, I think I'm going to place this bomb where it needs to be placed. Okay, I'm still a little bit off. I'm going to place this bomb where it needs to be placed, and then immediately perish. Wait. Did my oxygen meter fill up just now? Yes, okay. Let's wait for that to go away, because 'Cause I think it actually takes it a little bit to come back. Oh man, this is gonna be close. I think I'm just gonna die. Yeah, there's no way. Wow, that's so interesting. They specifically made it so that you have to have the Zora tunic for this one. In Ocarina of Time, I don't think you need the Zora's tunic. Definitely not to get into the Water Temple. I don't even know if you need it to beat the Water Temple. Alright. Well, shit. Now what? The only other thing I can think of is to once again try the Temple of Time. We've tried it a few times before and it's never really worked out. I always just get stuck down in the forest. But I've done a few things since I did beat the Forest Temple. What does that normally unlock? I think it normally just unlocks the ability to go out of the area. I don't think it has anything like beating the Goron Mines or anything. This could be a problem. I also don't love that I am now so low on health, but what are you gonna do, I guess? Is what it is. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Went out of range. Maybe I can also get some... Since it's nighttime, I wonder if I can find some pose in the forest without actually... those turn on their own. Never mind. Without actually completing the forest section, maybe I can still grab some pose from it. Seems like a thing that could happen. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Those are some brutal looking traps, gotta say. Okay, I already did this, because it's not letting me howl at it. Time for like my 4th try at making this work. Good enough. I forget what this does. I think it just opens the forest. Might not be necessary. But if it lets me try, I'm gonna try. Because I do not remember what I have and haven't done. Okay, I did have to do that again. That was a necessary part of this process. Hee hee hee. Your own damn self. Thing 1 and thing 2. Really, really disturbing version of the Skull Kid here. I do have some other projectiles now, I think, than I did last time I was here. I still don't have a bow and arrow, which is what I'm assuming I need, but... we can try. I'm not seeing any like chests or pose, so I'm thinking those maybe don't spawn until you've dispelled the spell, so to speak. Hey, buddy. He hates it. Skull Kids hate this one trick. I'm supposed to be a dog when I get here for the first time. That's the thing that I'm still confused about. Is I'm definitely supposed to just be a dog when I get here without the ability to transform. And yet he keeps getting... oh, okay, shit. He keeps going to a position where I can't actually reach him. So I'm a bit confused about that. Oh, hey! I wonder if I should light those lanterns, huh? Ow. Please cease and desist, sirs. It's a little bit out of order, but it might actually be good to do this. Hopefully this doesn't break anything more than it's already broken. Oop. Give me that. Alright. One of a very diminishing number of checks that I know to look for. Oh god. No, no. Don't mind me, sir. One moment, well. Okay. Back to dog. Return to doggo. Okay, here he is again. This little doodad is the problem. I literally think that I'm supposed to be able to use my, like, doggy jump ability, but it's not working because it's not Twilight anymore. Like, I literally think that's what's happening. And if I do this too many times, he falls into the ocean, which sucks. You know what? Alright, let's try... I wonder if I can do this with the metal ball. Do you think? Do you think? Oh yeah, he hated that. Choice. We'll take it. I must have not had the metal... Did I even try the metal ball on this guy? I don't know that I did. Probably not the first item I think of when I think projectile, but you know, what works, works. Sweet. Okay, that's huge. I'm probably going to stop once I finish this sequence, because this is going to get me well and proper unstuck, I think. To take care of Scorpion. Ow! Why are you faster than me? You don't even have legs. Well, I mean, you do, but they're like spindly non-leg. You don't use them, is my point. Wait, where are you? This way? Yes, it is. Okay. Please do not hurt the pupper. I'm watching Cowboy Bebop for the first time, surprisingly, right now. And it is honestly surprising to me, the amount of iron abuse that there is in that show. Once again, just illustrating how puppos get the most grief in media. I'm telling you. Okay, that didn't actually do anything. But that's fine. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I mean, his fire keeps showing up. It's gotta be worth something, right? Can he just leave me in a circle? I'm not seeing his fire over there, though. Oh, here we go. We're back at the start, you know? Oh, okay. This way? Or is that just the fires that I just lit? Oh god, I'm so lost. Is he in this room? What the hell? Definitely heard him over here. The hell? Oh, wait, he's in this room. Okay, okay, okay. Ugh. Just let a man climb. Let a man obey his monkey instincts. Oh, there he is. God damn it, he's way up in the trees. What the hell? I swear I'm not supposed to be a human being at this point. I'm supposed to be a freaking doggo. How am I supposed to reach this guy if I'm a doggo? Shit, I don't know that my... I don't know that this will reach that far. Oh shit. Well, definitely not if I do that. Ooh. Can I knock him out by rolling into the tree? Is that a thing? Maybe. That's not even close. Okay, let's see if I can trick this mofo. Okay. Did that work? That did not work. Although maybe I can still knock him out. Because that worked. Whenever he was above the water, I kept knocking him off of his perch and into the water. So if he has collision, I might be able to repeat the same sort of process here. I don't think it's working. Okay. You know what? Be that way. Right. Any other tricks up my sleeve? Double claw shot I don't think is going to have enough range. Pretty sure I've tried this before, but we can try it again. Cease. Cease reproduction, please. You are not wanted here. Well, that... Keep pushing. Just keep... You can knock him off eventually. He really does not like that, huh? I don't think this is working. As much as I'm enjoying myself. He's just making his silly noises. Alright, well, fuck. I was given hope and then it was taken away. I need a bow. I need my bow and arrow to be able to do this. Would you please stop summoning crows? I swear to God. I just know that I knocked him off of his other perch. There's got to be a way. There's some physics problem. What if I hit the wood below him instead of him? That does not seem better. I don't think the tree like is attached to him physics-wise. Like I don't think hitting the tree does anything to him. Alright, well, fuck. Is there any other like distance-based attacks? Do I have like a beam? No. What if I'm full health though? What about that? There's no beams in this one. At least not yet. I might learn one eventually. Claw shots. Ball and chain. Pretty sure I can't get that to work. Boomerang. Slingshot. I know the slingshot doesn't work. And then my fishing rod. He doesn't even give a shit about that. It doesn't even make him make a funny noise. That's how you know it's really useless. It sucks that I can't target him when he's up there. That would be very helpful if I could. Alright, we're gone. We'll explore a little bit, just to make sure he didn't unlock any cool new rooms for me, but I don't think he did. I think these are all the same lame old rooms. Don't follow me. I'm not here. You don't know I'm here. You can't prove anything. God damn, those guys are persistent, huh? There's nothing up here. I swear there's normally a Poe up there. That's fine. Man, what do I... Okay, let's brainstorm while I wander these woods. What is there to test now that I have confirmed that this is not it? Man, I don't know. I don't think going back to the fire dungeon, the Goron mines, I don't think there's anything for me there. Everything I need there is either having a bow, which I don't have, or having keys, which I also don't have. I can't even get to the Zora zone. That's not a thing that I have options for. Oh, I wonder if I can hit him from over here and that would knock him off. Maybe? Because I was hitting him from up above before. Let's see if I can... This is going to be tougher though, because the minions are all up in my joint. Not the fun kind of minions. The shitty kind. Oh, I can't even see him from this angle. It's a bummer. Yeah, I can't even target them. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Please, just fall. Fall to the dirty ground, please. Midna, get me the hell out of here. But to whence will I go? I could try the Frozen Zora area again. Maybe it's like, maybe Anju has spawned there finally, or whatever her name is. Anzu, Andy, as I've decided what her name is suddenly. Maybe Andy is there. Dog in the sky. Did I not light these torches? Have I not done that? I thought I already did that. Surely I already did that, right? I very clearly remember thinking about doing it. Have I not done? I mean, I did just recently get the lantern, but I definitely thought I'd already done this. Wow, that is a huge oversight on my part. I did not have that written down as a thing that I needed to do, or as a thing that I had already done, which is crazy for me to not have written that down. Because I definitely thought of that. I literally watched the VOD from last time, and I mentioned at some point needing the lantern for this. Damn it. Damn it. I was really, really hoping that was the one. Fuck. Okay. We're on the path that you don't want to be on when it comes to these. Hey, mailman. How's it hanging back there? When it comes to these randomizers, which is Lake Hylia. I definitely was just there. One check, right? Like I am on the one check train where I have no idea. I can't do anything, right? Like you want to be in a place where you have multiple ideas of where to go and you're just testing them one by one. And then hopefully like on the way to testing your 7th one, you get access to like 8 more or whatever. You do not want to be where I am right now, where you don't have a single check in mind. You're just looking for the one thing that's actually going to give you options. I think I've already done this, but it's worth checking. Not seeing any pose here. Is there stuff on the bottom of that lake, I wonder? Everything's fair game right now. Anything and everything could accidentally be relevant. I mean, shoot, I missed that one chest in the Forest Temple. Turned out not to matter, but goddamn, that could have been awful if I didn't go back there. Maybe I should go back to the... Where do I have, like, compasses for? I don't have the compass for the Goron Mines, so even if I went back there, it wouldn't help. Okay. Are there... There's a big rock. Is that a treasure chest in that big rock then? Let's see. Looks like I blew up that big rock. Why did I not blow up this big rock? What made me not do that? Well, no time like the present. Really struggling with my controls today, gotta say. I gotta pee so bad. But I'm so close to ending the stream. It would be a waste. This is how you get bladder problems, I think. Pretty sure this is how it happens. God, it takes so long to pull out that bomb. Swim, buddy, swim! Yeah, I definitely just heard a bunch of rupees splashing around, so that's not great. Yeah, that's just money. Not that I'm gonna look a money horse in the mouth, but not really what I was looking for. Alright, let's go to the snow place and see if there's a woman there who's gonna tell me about fishing or whatever. I don't already have the earrings, do I? Wouldn't they be in my items? Yeah, I don't have the special hook or whatever it is you need to catch the reek fish. What if I went and fished in my home village? I never did that either, because I didn't have a fishing rod. Okay, she's not here. Andy or whatever her name is not here. Temple of Time music in this one. That's fun. Alright, let's go to my hometown. We're gonna see... There's a couple of things I want to check. A lot of this is stuff that I may have already done, and I just can't remember it. Totally possible. I want to check my room, because there's a chest in my room that you can't get unless you have a lantern. So I want to make sure I've done that, since I've just proven to myself that I have not been very consistent with my lantern shenanigans. I want to make sure I got the iron boots. I'm pretty sure I did. The check that would normally be the iron boots, I mean. And I want to check, what was the other? Oh, I was going to check fishing. I'm going to check to see if the cat will do its whole thing. I don't think so. I think the lady's shop is already open, so, like, there's no point in doing the cat thing. We'll find out, though. Alright. Did I already... Oh, I didn't! Man, I did not do a very thorough lantern check, huh? Alright, that's absolutely nothing. So anywhere that could need a lantern, I should probably think about, because I apparently did not finish checking my lantern spots, which is... I cannot believe how sloppy I am. I'm sloppy today. I mean, I know it's been 5 months, but geez. 5 months ago me was really not, really off their game, so to speak. Alright. Is there... Okay. Well, first of all, let's make it daytime. Yes, fade to white. Alright. If she has her cat in here, then I think there's nothing to be done. She does not have her cat here. She is sad. Okay. This could be a thing. Although, maybe she's sad about her kids being missing. Also possible. But if I were her, I would mostly just be sad about the cat thing. That seems far more important in the long run. Right, is the kitty cat even over here? It is! Okay, this could be a thing. Do I need bait for this? I don't think so. Fish on! By which it means hold the right stick back. I've triggered something. This is where you normally would get the slingshot. Cool. I feel hope again. Hope has returned to my bosom. This is so many checks that I didn't know were checks. And now that I'm desperate, I'm checking them and they're still not giving me any goods. One of them's gonna have to do something. Hopefully. Okay, your cat is back.
Come in. Oh, you simply must hear this. My little kitty cat is so amazing. Today caught a fish all by his little old self. How do you think he got it? Maybe he's a genius. Oh, just look, isn't he so cute? Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house today.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god! I was so scared! I was so scared. And now, everything is right in the world. I can do the entire Zora dungeon, I think. I guess I don't know about small keys. I might still be missing small keys. But I have water bombs. I have the hook shot. I have the big key. Hell yes. More vulnerable to fire and ice, like I care. Put it on, brother. Oh, the hat is pink. The shoulder pads are green. Hell yes. Alright, let's get into that Zora temple. And, oh god, I look like a reverse Hulk. Like a Hulk where only his hat is purple instead of his pants. Take me to Hylia, baby. Take me to my watery grave, baby. You know what this means? On your next dose of acid games, I'm gonna take on the water temple. Excuse me, the lake bed temple. Gotta use the proper terminology. Can I swim in this outfit too? There's like a swimming mechanic, right? Yeah. Which is weird, considering there's also the iron boots, which is sort of its own thing. God, I really hope there's not like a bunch of little chests scattered around the lake, right? They wouldn't do that, surely. Do I hold A or do I tap? I tap. I tap. Of course I tap. Surely they wouldn't just scatter a bunch of little chests everywhere, right? They would not be so cool. This lake's fucking huge. They really didn't need to make this big either. But I guess it's fine. It's different when it's a lake because you're not really like thinking to explore it anyway. Although I suppose by making it possible to go to the bottom of the lake, you are rendering it kind of a thing. But whatever. I'll let it slide. Because clearly I am the person you need to worry about when it comes to the judgment of these things. I'm so very important. What is that? Oh no, it's just a texture. It was just a texture, guys. It's okay. False alarm. It's just a texture. It was not, in fact, something super cool and important. Don't even worry about it. There's also like a little... No, I think we're good. Alright, we're good here. Let's equip the water bombs, which I have quite a few of. I think it should be plenty. I don't think I need more than this. Ooh, hello. What is that? Oh, it's just a rupee. Just rupees. Right. Do I have it turned on to where that could have been something cool, though? Maybe. Maybe. I think that's literally just there so that you can afford water bombs, potentially. Speaking of, where's the Zora man that sells water bombs? There's supposed to be a guy. Supposed to be a dude man who's like, oh, welcome. Do you want some bombs that explode underwater? I'm selling deadly ordnance to strangers, as I am wont to do. Don't judge me. I have to make a living just like everyone else. By selling bombs to strangers, just like everyone else. Normal things. It's crazy to me that they... Is this the only Zelda where you can swing a sword underwater? I think it is. I don't think they allow sword fighting in any of the other games under the ocean. I'm into it. It's not like it's a huge part of this game anyway. It literally only happens in this one dungeon. What a convenient spout. Alright, and we're here. on your next dose of Acid Games, we are going to clear Lake Bed Temple, or at the very least, make a strong effort. We have 2 small keys, and the big key, and the map. We already have the map. We could use the compass. That would be good too. But at any rate, let's save the game. I don't know why I thought moving my mouse would do something there. And as always, do a quick save state, just in case. Because it would be extremely dangerous not to. And I will see you all, hopefully, very soon. Maybe even tomorrow. Like I said, my plan is to beat this game by the end of the next couple of weeks. We beat a dungeon today. We beat our first dungeon, and we are now on our way to beating our second, hopefully. I'm hopeful that the Lake Bed Temple will be a good thing. But whenever that may be, whether it's tomorrow or Monday or whenever, I will see you then. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And feel free to watch any of the other content on the channel, I guess. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm promoting something here. I don't care. Yeah, do whatever you want. Go watch a VTuber or something. They're way more fun than me. I'm just a normal human being. That's no fun. I'm not anime. Like, I can't compete. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Peace.